taking out the Bugatti again?
Actually, today we're gonna take out the P1. I haven't driven that in a long time, over a month, and I'm excited. And as usual, I gotta move a bunch of cars out. Well, definitely the Chiron, the Porsche. I think I can just get by moving 2 cars today.
It's gonna be a tight squeeze between the Ford GT, huh?
Oh yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm thinking I'm gonna put the Bugatti over there, put the Porsche by my desk, and then I should be able to just zoom out of here without putting any car outside. Let's try that.
People are always talking about putting a turntable in here, like right in the center.
You know, it's not a bad idea, but then it's gonna like be a little bit of a distraction because first of all, that turntable is 11.5 feet wide in diameter, and I don't know. I'll scratch that idea. I just like how everything to be clean, you know?
Got it.
Not bad. Now we're gonna put the Porsche in here. Let's see. I may have to push these in. Holy moly, this one needs a wash. Ooh. I think the battery's dead. Oh, maybe it's just sleep. Ooh. Scared me for a minute. That should work. All right.
Just like that, huh?
That's right. All right, let's see if I can do this in one turn without going back and forth 25 times. And the car should start. It's been on the trickle charger. Feels like it's flying. Whoa. This car sounds awesome. So I just looked up my maintenance log, and this car hasn't been serviced in a little over 2 years. So I'm gonna have to pick up the car and give it a nice lube.
Do you know what needs to be done?
Oh yeah. All the regular stuff. I don't know. Oil change, transmission fluid change, brake fluid change. Wow. Woo! All this, I'm not even in a track mode. This is in auto mode. This is a bumpy ride though.
You know what it is?
What?
It's the tires.
Really?
Like, because it's low?
Oh, you're right. My tire pressure is low. That explains that bumpy ride.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're right.
So in the last video, you said the Bugatti Chiron was your favorite driving car. Is that still true?
Now that I'm driving this, I think I'm back to P1. P1's my favorite driving car. Now, I bought this in 2014. I've replaced the tires once in 2017. So it may be time to put new shoes on it, even though there's not a lot of miles on it. But you know, tires are recommended every 3-4 years to be replaced. You know what's cool about this car? When you push E mode. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So quiet.
How long does that last?
5 miles is the maximum range on electric mode. It's really there for you to, you know, get to the next gas station if you run out of gas. It's not really there for it to be driven in E mode a lot. But not a lot of horsepower. I put the metal to the pedal, or what do you call it? Pedal to the metal?
Yeah.
I put pedal to the metal and there is barely any torque.
Yeah, we actually have a video out where you're actually doing 0 to 60 in E mode, and then it took like 11 seconds.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, but it's kind of cool, right?
Oh, yeah.
Not really. There we go. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Wow, it's really like go-kart on steroids, guys.
And what's that blue one over there? I know the red one's iPad.
Oh, this is a drag reduction. This is actually used in the Formula 1 cars. It's too bad. I've never had to use it. At the speeds I go, I don't need the drag reduction. Wow. This car's so low. Alright. What's all that fuss about? Where's my tire? Does that look like low? Yeah, it does look a little bit low, huh? Yeah, could use some air.
Now, the quick question.
Yeah.
Family car, between these two, what would you pick?
The G-Wagon.
Really?
Yeah. You know, this one's safer.
Ah.
It's a tank. I actually regret selling my G-Wagon. I had a 500 G-Wagon square, but somebody offered me 60 over a sticker. And you know me.
Fueled up?
Oh yeah. Ready to go. Time to take the baby home. It's crazy. How bouncy this bitch is. Whoa. Bouncy, bouncy. It must be for that low air pressure in tires. Man. Talk about tossing that salad in your stomach. This is a stock exhaust. Can you imagine if you modify it aftermarket? A straight pipe? Woo!
I don't think I've ever heard of straight pipe P1.
Yo, that would be unbelievable.
You ever think of buying a ticket?
Not for 30 million, but for the what is the other one? A space version Atlantic guy.
Yeah, yeah.
And that guy, he sold out. It was 250 grand, I think, to go in space. And they closed it. When they reopen it, it's probably going to be more. But I'll definitely be clicking on that one. Oh, it was 250 grand to experience, you know, being outside of Earth zone, whatever you call it, orbit.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember this one time you telling me like one of your biggest dreams to have like dinner in space or something.
Oh yeah. There's only so much you can do on Earth. I think, you know, buying all these cars, driving. I think my next step is gonna be in space, guys. Let's start with skydiving. I've never done that.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's kind of a space. You know what? Let's do that and film it. I'm not sure my wife's gonna let me do that, but I don't have to tell her. Guys, if I do post this video of me skydiving, do not tag Layla. But no joke, I do wanna. That's on my bucket list. I wanna do the skydiving. I wanna go into the space. Flying an actual plane, not so much.
Do you have anything else on your bucket list now that we're on the topic?
Yes, build my own car. Design my own car. You guys know I'm passionate about hypercars, but imagine you take a vision and make it a reality. Alright, well, since I'm gonna take this for service tomorrow, we'll just leave it right here. No point of putting it all the way back there. Wow, what a ride. Yeah, those tires are low. Now I can see. Alright guys, that will do it for this week's video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like the video. Be safe, people. See you next week. So I sold this for 40.7 million 2 years ago. So I made about close to $12 million. Residential investors work longer hours for lower returns compared to commercial real estate investors. Contrarian Academy helps residential investors successfully acquire their first commercial property in 6 months or less. There's a lot of pockets of opportunity where you can take great real estate that's located in great location and repurpose it. While one state
For example, Houston, that's heavily invested in oil and gas industry, is experiencing a recession. You may have another state like California experiencing the economic boom. You don't really have to wait for a global economic recession to jump out and invest your money and buy real estate. Apply now by clicking the link below.